her first video, and it's like one of my favorite scenes and one of the first things that I came up with. And that scene was such a controversial scene for like the record or the movie studios, and everybody was like, what is this? Originally I had really out there stuff, and when people see the video scene now, they always laugh because it's really like a horrendous video. And the funny thing is that Dice is like, what is this director doing? This video, you know, is horrible.
Come on, I'm burning! Hold it, cut! Cut. Who says cut?
I says cut, I says cut. Look, they're all over her.
Can we get this guy off the set, please?
Get out of my face. Can you not see that she's uncomfortable? Have you not
Get
got
rid of
eyes
her.
in your head? You're big.
Take a walk.
Don't touch me. Don't ever touch me.
You're overreacting, Dice. Take the loss on this one.
Billy, come on.
You sure?
I'm sure. Come on. Now I'm overreacting.
Cut! Good. Sit down. Good. One last time. One more for safety.
He's not cool, but he's a nice guy with a passion for what he does, you know. And that can be seen as his volatility and psychosis now and again, but he's not really like that. The chemistry with Mariah is good, and you know, she's very trusting of me, and I reciprocate that, and so the work benefits from that, you know, which is good.
23, take one. Margaret.
And action!
Look, I'm sorry about the video, okay?
It's okay.
No, it's not. Come on, it sucked for all of us. You think I'm one of those freaks sweating all over me?
I just can't believe they disrespected us like that.
I can't. I hated it. The whole thing was whack. It was whack.
You guys were good. It's not that. It's just that the label makes these decisions. You're like my family. I don't want to lose that.
Me neither. What?
No,
What?
I'm just saying maybe you could put me in a music video every now and then so I could showcase my sensuality.
All right, Roxy. Look, you guys want to go shopping?
Oh, yeah.
And cut!
So it's the last night of the movie, and we're all giving each other gifts, you know, because we've been together for all these months and all this time, and it's kind of a melancholy thing, you know. We're gonna have a whole postpartum situation going with everyone, but yeah, it feels mighty good.
I've really enjoyed doing this movie, actually. Really have. I went home for like 2 weeks, and I was buzzing to get back and finish the shoot, you know, which I'm normally vomiting by week 5 and wanting to go home.
Okay, have to do the last shot. There we go.
So this is a scene, and we're in the back of a cab, and the song which I wrote and produced for her and has hit, it's the #1. And it's the first time we hear it, and it's the first time for her character to have heard anything on the radio, you know.
Shooting the scene was such a nightmare. It was raining, and we had to stop, you know, halfway through it every time, and then they weren't getting Radio Man shot. And it was crucial to me to have Radio Man, because, you know, he's a good luck charm. He's a classic.
That's why we look like freaks dancing in the middle of the street with such lights as a Radio Man, who's lovely.
People regard him as like a little good luck charm for movies, and he's a really interesting character who runs around with a radio on his chest. I don't know why, but he's in the scene, and he's jumping around with Max in the street, and I'm like, what's going on?
Take 3. Marker.
And background.
Action.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
I can't believe it. Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Dice?
What is this? I was on the radio, man!
What are you doing? Give me a dime. Give me a dime. Hurry up. The song's gonna be over. That's like a really important moment in the singer's or performer's life, to, you know, when that happens. So that was always meant to be her big moment of feeling like a success or a star or whatever. Put the radio on right now. 92.3, I'm on the radio.
Yes, this is it, Billy! Turn it on, turn it on the radio! Turn it on the radio right now, baby! Let me take all the way. Billy with it! Woo! Oh, we can hear you, baby. You sound so good.
Well, I think the musical is coming back, and I think that the fact that it's Mariah's first film, that it being a musical is going to give it a really great edge.
What do you think?
I like it.
Mariah's a great singer. She plays a singer. Max is a great musician. He plays a musician, producer. And to be able to actually have the actors play piano, play vibes, play drums, sing, all the things that we don't have to fake that stuff. So often in the movies, you know, someone else is doing this, you know, lip syncing or someone else is playing piano. But in this movie, it's all real, it's all live, it's great.
We filmed the final scene where Billy sings the song, Never Too Far Away. It was filmed in a place in Canada where I guess a lot of people replicate Madison Square Garden. So this is the garden. The place is so huge that you had to basically fill up one section at a time. Then in post-production, they put the people in and made it look like an entire arena, and it looks great. When I see the movie for the first time and I walk in the theater, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna feel like. Hopefully I will feel good. You definitely cannot forget the people who are your loyal, hardcore fans are the most important thing to any artist. And I think that a lot of artists, they become famous, they get one song on the radio, they get a couple of videos on MTV, and suddenly they think they're untouchable. And it's like, you know, it's one thing to be untouchable, the other thing is to lose touch with the people that made you and the people that keep you going. And that's one thing that's really important to me, to stay in touch with my hardcore fans. You know, I work hard for myself, but also for them, and to not disappoint them. And I really do think about that when I'm making an album or when I'm doing something, especially like the fact that I've done a movie like this is my first movie. I think it's also for my fans, not just because, you know, it's a predictable thing to do. This is really what my fans would like to see the most. I think something that incorporates music with acting, and they're all like, please don't stop doing music, and writing me letters and stuff like that. But they've also told me that Glitter is the most anticipated project in terms of my fan base that I've ever had. So, you know, I'm excited for them to see it.
Everybody, my daughter over there, she's gonna be a really big star one day.